Hi everyone, and welcome to another Solidworks Essential Training class. Today we'll be investigating splines and text. Let's begin by creating a new file. We will be working in the part environment. And after starting our sketch, for this lesson we'll use the front plane. On the sketching options we see that we've got spline, with a drop-down menu giving us a style spline and equation driven curve. Let's go ahead and select spline. To start your spline, start by drawing the first line. After clicking again, we are now able to continue the spline and decide the direction that we want the spline to be formed in. Let's go ahead and go downwards. Now that we are on our third line, we see that all the other lines stay tangent with the first. We are now able to control the directions of this spline to be a desired shape. Let's go ahead and delete this. Another spline option that we've got is the style spline. The style spline gives most of us a bit more control over our spline. Let's go ahead and take the first option. After starting the spline, we see that it creates a triangle style control over our spline. This will give us a little bit more dimensioning control over the spline. You now see that I have created a wavy line here. In actual fact, this is not a line. This is in actual fact a surface. The reason for doing this is I wanted to demonstrate that if we do not select sketch beforehand and we've got a surface, the spline function actually gets another option. This is to spline on surface. Once this is selected, we are now able to draw a spline in any direction or shape we want. The only difference is that this spline will be drawn on top of the created surface, no matter what the shape. Let's go ahead and delete the board. Another sketch function is the text function. We'll be using this in later lessons again. For now, let's select sketch. Let's use the front plane. After doing this, if we try to select the text button now, we see that one of the options is a guided curve. Let's go ahead and draw a straight line. After drawing our line, we are now able to select text, and in the curve we can select the line. We are now ready to create our text by typing it in the text box. We are also able to edit the text that we have made to be bold. Remember to highlight the text before changing any of these options. We are also able to create the reading direction of the text. Also, to be above the line or below the line. These are some of the basic functions that are created. On the line that we have drawn, we are able to select it to be center, from side to side, or to be spread out over the line. We are also able to use custom font and font sizes and styles. To do this, unclick the Use Document Font. This will enable us to select the font button. Here we've got a whole range of fonts to choose from. The font styles, and the sizing can either be done by units or points. Let's use the units and change the size to be 5mm. Now that we have done this, I want to show you that if we create the size to be 50, that we will see that everything is smashed up together. The reason for this is we have chosen the options to have the text between these 2 points. So the program is squishing all this text into one. One way to change this is to extend the line. If we go and we select the text to start from the beginning, we see that only a few part of our text appears. The reason for this is that our line is too short for the size that we have chosen for the text to be. Let's go ahead and correct this. Let's accept the sketch. After accepting the sketch, we are able to now see that our sketch is fixed to the 0 point and the direction is fixed, but the end of the line is not. We can now either go and dimension that line, or we are just able to pull and extend this line so that we can see our text fully appear. Now that we have created our text, we are able to change the spacing between them with the option we have chosen by even extending the line. If you needed to edit the sketch that you have created, you are able to keep your mouse cursor on the text after it highlights it and double click to enter the editing block. From here we are now again able to change the size, the font, or how the text is located. Thank you for watching.